Good evening and welcome to OTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. Tonight, we have a varsity matchup between Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks and your hometown Dragons here at Dragon Stadium. This beautiful evening for high school lacrosse, and this matchup between the Blackhawks and the Dragons is a significant one, and that if the Dragons pull off a win tonight, they can wrap up the OAA Red Division once again. The Dragons coming off a loss against East Grand Rapids, a powerhouse in the state of Michigan, losing on April 28th, 12-2, while Bloomfield Hills comes in with a road win at Grosse Pointe North, winning 10-6 on April 26th, and Bloomfield comes in 11-3 overall, and I believe just one loss in league. So they have a game up on Lake Orion. So this is an OAA matchup of huge importance for the Dragons and the Blackhawks. And like we said, if the Dragons can take a W tonight, they can wrap up the OAA Red Division once again. Again, like we said, it's a beautiful night for lacrosse here. Some wind coming out of the west, but it's sunny. Perfect conditions out here for the fans, and we always encourage our viewers here at Orion Neighborhood Television to come on down and cheer on these student athletes in person. Hop over to the concession stand and grab a tasty snack and a beverage, and cheer on the Dragons, hopefully to victory tonight. We shall see. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll have the face-off after this brief timeout. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Stay tuned.
You'd do anything to take care of that spot on your lawn. So why not take care of that spot on your skin? If you're a man over 50, you're in the group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the cancer that kills one person every hour. Check your skin for suspicious or changing spots. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out what to look for. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
And we're back here at Dragon Stadium. The Blackhawks from Bloomfield Hills are in town to take on your hometown Dragons. Dragons have had another stellar season, and just rolling through the OAA Red standings. Bloomfield sits atop of it, like we mentioned in the open. They're 3-1, and the Dragons are 3-0. So a win seals the Red Division crown for Lake Orion. They'll give them 4 wins, 0 losses in the division. So a lot to play for the Blackhawks and the Dragons.
Your goalies for this evening, in goal for Bloomfield, number 16, Jack Goganis.
Jack Goganis, the senior netminder for Bloomfield Hills.
27, Jack McLeod.
So announcers getting those announcements underway. Jack McLeod, number 27, the netminder for the Dragons this evening. McLeod has had a nice 2018 campaign, and the offense for the Dragons is one that can score very, very quickly. Of the games we've had on the air so far this year, they've just played really, really well. They've had times where they've started slowly, then we've seen games where they've just exploded right out of the gate. So what are we going to have tonight? We're not sure, but that's why we watch the games, right? About to get underway here at Dragon Stadium. Again, 4 quarters of lacrosse action coming your way, and we've started. Dragons win the first face-off and quickly move that ball up the field. Score just like that. My word. Dragons on a mission tonight. Goal right away, 11:49. Just 11 seconds into this match.
And goal, number 26, Chris French.
Chris French gets the Dragons on the board right away. At 11:49, well, I guess we know which way the Dragons are going tonight. They're attacking early and often. First shot on goal goes in. Tough for Pagonis for Bloomfield in the net, having one shot on, one goal. Turnover here by the Dragons. Blackhawks have it. Blackhawks in the purple and white uniforms, Dragons in all white. Unforced error on the pass there. Leaves the ball to the Dragons. Griffin Worth with the ball, fires it up the far side. Worth with it again. Oh, ball in the turf. Niccolo Ruffini tried to handle that one, lost it. Blackhawks with the ball and moving, surrounded by 3 white jerseys. Gutowski, number 14 for Bloomfield, on the move. Brings it out front to 25. Dyla. Bloomfield moving it very quickly. Dawson with the ball, wearing number 7. Cutting inside, lefty shot, wide right. That should be Bloomfield's ball on the restart. Looks like number 23, Mucci, Paul Mucci, will have the trigger. Senior attacker, wearing number 23, defended nicely. Oh, quick shot over the shoulder and save by the Dragons. Second shot on goal for Bloomfield. Zausmer. Oh, he loses his footing on the turf and goes down. And is dispossessed of the ball. Dragons number 32 picks it up and he's on the move. That's Ruffini. Whistle blows. Didn't know if there was a foul on the play, but it looks like number 9 still has it. That's Brad Zausmer. Number 9. Flag on the play.
Penalty against Lake Orion, number 32, 1 minute for illegal body check.
Okay, illegal body check, 1 minute man advantage here for Bloomfield. See if they can take advantage. Nice crisp passing by Bloomfield. You can see why they have a 3-1 record in the OAA Red. Only 3 losses on this season for the Blackhawks. Dragons come in at 8-3 overall. Point blank shot near side and out of play. That's a tough angle for number 25. That's Eddie Dyla, the junior attacker. 3 quick shots on goals for the Blackhawks. Dragons have 1, but they lead on the scoreboard 1-0. Blackhawks moving it around. Oh, nice save by the Dragon netminder. Kicks that one away. Jonathan McLeod, the netminder for the Dragons, is on point tonight. Dragons know what's on the line here in OAA Red Championship, and it's another save by McLeod. 5th shot on goal for Bloomfield. Nice offensive set for Bloomfield Hills, just couldn't find the back of the net. Dragons on the move. Cycling around behind the net. 8:40 left in this first quarter. Dragons up 1-0 on the goal by French at 11:49, just 11 seconds into this game. Dragons patient on offense as they set their personnel. Dragons trying to roll the hole. Good defense by the Blackhawks. Crowd is appreciative of the effort. Dragons again behind the net, trying to set something up here. Very patient. Perillo with the ball, dishes it out front to number 1, Alexander, and he shoots. Nice save by the netminder for Bloomfield, Goginis. Dragons with the ball. Cycling it back around. Good defense by number 22. That's Wilson for Bloomfield Hills. Chase down. Nice pass to get it out in the open area. Bloomfield moving quickly. Point blank shot. Oh, what a defensive play. I think that was number 10 on the defense, Ryan Pasek, to stop that point blank shot. Nicely done by the green and white. Dragons now on the attack, have a little more pep in their step as they set up the offense, and we're just inside 7 minutes in this first quarter. Time continues to roll. Dragons trying to get their offensive personnel organized here. Whistle on the play. Ball goes back, I believe, to Bloomfield Hills. Colin Stewart, number 13, collects it in. No, he does not. Dragons, ball's on the turf. We see a couple balls rolling around that field. Dragons with it. Trying to shoot point blank, upper left 90. Nicely done by number 26, French, his second of the game. After all that tussling and confusion, Dragons find the back of the net, upper left 90. At 6:30 left in this first period.
His second of the game, number 26, Chris French.
Dragons are very opportunistic tonight. The defense here for Bloomfield Hills has been very solid, and nothing coming easy for the Dragons, but they seem to find a way. So far up to nothing. Dragons trying to win another face-off, and the Blackhawks take it. Oh, unforced error. That ball will roll out of play. Should go back to the green and white. Personnel changes here for Lake Orion. Number 15 checks in. That's Kyle Loken, the midfielder. Time continues to roll here. They can do on-the-fly line changes here, and no, misplayed. Dragons can't do that after looking to tie up this OAA Red Championship against a very good Blackhawks squad. Kyle Loken with the ball, number 15. Trying to get past his defender, eyes downfield, looking for an opening. Cycles it behind the net or to the side of the net, comes out front again to French, shoots! Nice save. Dragons still in possession, Loken with it. Comes near side to the right. Dragons on the attack, dispossessed, nicely done by number 19. Wiggins, solid defense by Wiggins for the Blackhawks. Dragons thought they had a lane, closed very quickly. Point blank shot coming. Oh, off the face mask of the Dragon netminder. Bodies on the turf. Dragons scrambling for that ball, trying to scoop it up, and they grab it. Collisions abound. Dragons have it, and they're on the move. Dragons behind the net now. Cycling around, waiting for their offensive personnel to get in position. Hauser with the ball, number 3. Goes behind the net. Back to Loken. Excuse me, that's 35. Gashi. Peyton Gashi. Coming near side to 19. Zeller. Zeller trying to roll to the hole. 3 men, 3 defenders on one. Somebody's open. And what are they going to say? Foul called, I believe, on the Blackhawks. Dragons looking to set up here their offense after the foul.
30 seconds,
Holding is the call. Chris French, number 26, the attacker, 2 goals today already, has the ball. Comes near side to 15, Loken. Cycling around behind the net. Crisp, passing, low shot, screamer, score! It's like number 35. Peyton Gashi. At 4:01 of the first. My word, the only difference within this match is that the ball is going in the goal for the Dragons. And Bloomfield is just can't find the back of the net. Game of the week, be sure to tune into the most current games in our lineup. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 and Saturdays at 1 p.m. on Comcast Channel 10 and AT&T versus Channel 99. Step away. By this timeout. See you in a bit. And welcome back. After the timeout, Dragons up 3-0, on Bloomfield. 2 goals by French, 1 by Gashi. And Gashi from distance kept that one low and skipped it across that turf. And senior netminder for the Blackhawks, Jack Gogonis, just couldn't scoop that one up. Dragons on a mission to wrap this OAA Red Championship up once again this year. It's amazing the success this team has had over the last several years. They are a formidable opponent here in the OAA. Oh, unforced error out of play should go to the Blackhawks. Bloomfield cycles behind their own net, tries to get an outlet pass out, and they do. Ooh, mishandled pass and stolen by the Dragons, number 6. Score! What a setup. Dragons. Sam Perillo. Another goal for Lake Orion, pushes it to 4-0. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Number 22, Sam Perillo. Assist, number 26, Chris French.
Chris French is having himself a game. 2 goals and assist in this first period. Bloomfield having a hard time answering this offensive charge by the Dragons. In the last, 2.5 minutes, the Dragons have held play, mainly down in the Bloomfield end. Blackhawks need to have an answer to this offensive charge by the Dragons, or it's going to be a long evening indeed. Dragons again with it after the faceoff. Key turnovers have set up these goals for the Dragons. Orion cycling it out front. Number 15, Loken with it. A little pick and roll action going off that left side. Loken still has it. Shoots. Nice save. 6 shots on goal for the green and white. 5 shots on goal for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are on the move in the charge. Blackhawks have had their opportunities. They've had the Dragon defense out of position in several instances, but just could not finish. Bloomfield behind the net, rolling to the hole, trying to shoot, cannot do it. Nice defense by Lagerquist to tie up the shooter. Bloomfield Hills still has it. Behind the net, trying to roll to the hole, can't do it. Tough shot over the top of the crossbar. I think it looked worse than it was. Bloomfield Hills trying to do what they do. Line up that offense. This team can score. Trevor Callahan, number 21 with the ball, rolls out front. Long shot. Save. Wonder if they're calling a foul before the save.
Lake Orion penalty. 30 seconds holding.
Dragons called 30 seconds for the hold. 1:44 left here in the first, up 4. Bloomfield Hills with the ball. Eddie Dale had it. Another save. Jonathan McLeod, the netminder for Lake Orion, having a day. Dragons moving quickly, and then they set up the offense. Time continues to roll here in the first quarter. Dragons got on the board. If you're just joining us right away in this first quarter, just 11 seconds into the contest. Rolls to the hole. My goodness, just cycling in and out.
Last minute play in this quarter.
If you just working, that's Perillo, just working the clock a little bit. Dishes it out to number 2. For the Dragons, that's Toy. Dragons have to be happy with their offensive output so far in this game. Especially with so much on the line, point blank, trying to go over the shoulder, nothing there. Misplayed, the ball is on the turf. Battle for it at midfield. And I think a foul is coming to the green and white. 30 seconds to go. Blackhawks have it. Blackhawks would love to get a shot on goal or 2 before this period ends. Shot, save. Long outlet pass going coast to coast, intercepted by the Blackhawks. 10 seconds to go, 9. Ball's on the turf. And that should do it for the first quarter. Oh, the clock did stop at 4.3. We'll have to restart. Story of this first quarter, Dragon offense doing a nice job, but you have to say the play of Jonathan McLeod in goal for the green and white. Pitching a shutout so far here in the early going of this contest. OAA Red Championship on the line here at Dragon Stadium. Hope you're having as much fun as I am watching this one. We'll be back after the short timeout with the second quarter right after this. Stay tuned.
Behind the wheel in that 43 car.
We all have a role to play here at Richard Petty Motorsports. We respect each other, work hard, and that helped us get the big win in Daytona. My partners in the U.S. Air Force also know that it takes a team to make each mission a success. Your coworkers, family, and friends are your team. Treat them with respect, and together you can accomplish great things. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
And welcome back to OAA TV's coverage of varsity lacrosse. Blackhawks in town to take on the hometown Dragons here at Dragon Stadium. Notice we're at the soccer field. There are plans to replace the football stadium and the track surface just behind us here at the sports complex at Lake Orion High School. So lacrosse team will be playing here for the remainder of the season on the soccer field. Ooh, big hit there by number 1, Alexander. Dragons still playing with some passion and some heat out there. Bloomfield looking to get on the board. They're going to have to do something to get the momentum in their favor in this second quarter. Oh, unforced error, out of play again. We've seen that a couple times tonight. Bloomfield at this opening was very crisp in their passing and execution, but it looked like they were rushing themselves a little bit, and that's a credit to the Lake Orion defense. Dragons on the move. Zeller dishes it up, goes behind the net. Dragons setting up their offensive tack here, now attacking on the left side of this field. Approaching 11 minutes left in this second quarter of play. Ball's on the turf. Dragons scoop it back up. Raffini had it, dishes it out to number 15, Loken. Loken has it. Moving into the attack, showing his speed from distance, tries to bounce it off the turf, but good defense by the Blackhawks. Dragons still in possession, though. 4 goals in that first period, 2 by French alone. Dragons getting in close, but tough shot, it goes! Oh my! Number 35 on the tally for the Dragons. Gashi once again.
Lake Orion goal, his second of the evening, number 35, Peyton Gashi.
As you heard the announcer, second of the ninth by Gashi at 10:21 of the second period. Again, it seems the MO is go low. Last 3 goals for the Dragons have been of the low along the turf variety, and from distance for the last 2. Looks like Jack Gogonis is having a hard time seeing the ball today. Dragons up 5. And attacking again, skipping again. Nice save this time by Gogonis. 8 shots on goal for the Dragons on 5 goals. 8 shots on goal for the Blackhawks with 0 tallies. Dragons. That was French attacking there, and the whistle blows. Timeout called.
Their first of the half.
Don't forget, you can order DVD copies of this or any game in our broadcasting vault. Just give us a call at 248-393-1060. DVD copies are only $10 per copy. We have games going back to, I believe, 2006. Give us a call and find out. Step away after this timeout. See you in a bit. Timeout has expired here. Second period of play against these 2 OAA powers. Blackhawks coming into this contest leading the OAA Red Division. 3 wins on the season, only 1 loss. Dragons are 3-0. And a win tonight could put them, well, we'll put them at 4-0 and seal up the OAA Red Division. Shot, score by French. That was a play drawn up on the timeout. Nicely done by the green and white. Bloomfield Hills caught flat-footed after that opportune timeout by Lake Orion's coach, Robert Hebert.
Number 3, Willie Hauser.
Set that play up nicely, and I don't know how you let French roll to the net unattended, but he did. He broke free. Dragons up 6-0. Championship on the line here for the Dragons. They've come to play tonight, that's for sure, at 9:43. Face-off coming. Dragons with the ball after the face-off. Look like a flinch, and they get possession. Errant pass there by the green and white. Blackhawks take over. Let's see how they respond after the quick goal again by the Dragons, pushing it to 6-0. Dawson on the move. Oh, nice save by McLeod. Nice shot there by Heitler. Dragons with the ball. Approaching 9 minutes left in this first half. Taking their time. They've got the score at 6-0. They can be patient with the ball. Personnel changes by the green and white, rotating in some of the personnel here. 35 with the ball, rolling. Cashy's had a game so far tonight. 2 goals. 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Dragons with the ball out front, number 14. Don't see 14 on my roster, but a screaming shot on net. Blackhawks doing everything they can to clear the ball. 9 shots on goal for Lake Orion. That one was close. Dragons still have it out front here, taking their time, spreading the field. Zeller with the ball. Turnover. Bloomfield, Hills Blackhawks have it. Again, ball on the turf. They're just having a hard time spying their teammates to get those accurate passes. Nice give there. Paul Mucci, number 23 with the ball. Rolls near side. Gives it up over the top side. Dragons defense closing out nicely. Loses his footing slightly. Collision from behind. Shoots. Looking for a foul, and they may get it. They do. Nice aggressive play by Trevor Callahan. And that offensive set draws the foul. 7:22 left here in the first half. Blackhawks with it, cycling it behind their net. Katowski with the ball. Trying to find an opening, difficult there. Ooh, cuts into the crease, score! Nice outside in move, the spin move pulled the defense out far enough. For number 14, Bryce Katowski. 7:04 in the second period. Katowski gets Bloomfield on the board, 6-1, stops the bleeding. Lagerquist in the face-off circle to take this face-off after the score. Lagerquist is a last game we had with these guys, the Dragons on OAA TV. Lagerquist was a force in that face-off circle. Going against Reed, Michael Reed, the junior midfielder. And Lagerquist again comes out with it. A lot of face-offs won for the green and white. Big check by the green and white. They've come to play tonight. Looked like a running back taking on a linebacker, and the running back winning. Time continues to roll here in the second quarter. Dragons again at lead with a 6-1 lead, very patient, spreading out the field as the sun starts to set and the shadows get long here on Dragon Stadium. Beautiful night for lacrosse here tonight. Dragons roll to the hole, tough angle. 10th shot on goal goes wide left. I believe that was by Raffini. Clock rolls, Dragons have it. Offense sets up, let's see what they do, cycle it behind the net. Perillo, patient behind the net. Still has it. Coming near side 24, tough shot. My word. Dragons starting to pepper the Blackhawk net and retaining possession here. Bring a lot of pressure on this Blackhawk defense. Raffini with the ball, guarded tightly by the Blackhawks. Nifty move, dump from behind after the shot. You can see he's going for the ricochet into the net and just came up short. Dragons long offensive set here. 3 shots on goal in this offensive possession. Nicola Ruffini with the ball, number 32, gives it up to the right side. Inside, nicely done to French, loses possession. Good defense by the Blackhawks. What was that, number 27? Got to give credit when credit is due. I have a 27 on the Blackhawk roster. I do not. Zeller with the ball, gives it up. Loken. Over to French. Behind the net. Coming near side to 32, that's Ruffini. Cuts inside, tough angle, nice save. Pagonis doing a nice job on this offensive set here for Lake Orion. Netminder for the Blackhawks standing tall. Ruffini with the ball. Gives it up out front. French drops it to Loken. Tough shot near side, but the netminder for the Blackhawks is there. My word, 5 shots on goal at that possession. I wouldn't say only, but geez, that's 5 possessions and a foul called here in Bloomfield. They say stepped out of bounds. Looked like they were gonna. I thought they were gonna call him for the push, but no. Goes against the purple and black. Another timeout called here by Lake Orion. Clock stops at 4:09 on the timeout. Good offensive action on the Dragons side of things. Bloomfield started strong, and they had 5 quick shots on goal, but the Dragon netminder has done his job. Jonathan McLeod, sporting number 27, has been very good in net in this contest so far tonight. His counterpart on the other side is having some struggles, but these are not easy goals the Dragons are tallying. They're not just walk-in gimmies. They're in traffic. They're at distance. Just well-placed shots, and can only do what you can do. After the timeout, Dragons chat about it, and we saw this last time. Dragons had a nice offensive set after the called timeout to make it 6-0. Nice crowd. Packed house here at Lake Orion. A lot of fans of the Blackhawks made the trip up Lapeer Road to Lake Orion High School. Everybody knows what's at stake tonight. Dragons are fighting to go 4-0 in the OAA Red, and the Blackhawks are looking to hold on to that top spot at 3-1. Win by Lake Orion, and they win the OAA Red division once again. Gashi turns around, shot off the post. Gashi again from distance, trying to get that to go. Beat the netminder, but that was off the post. 3:45 to go here in the first half of play. Dragons tallied 4 goals in the first, 2 here in the second. The only goal for the Blackhawks has come at 7:04 of this second period. Dawson with the ball, guarded by number 9 for Lake Orion. That's Martin. Rolls to the hole, shoots, save. Ball's still alive out front, and the Dragons pick it up, and they're on the move. Dishes it up, nicely done to number 3. Hauser. Hauser's put in some nice minutes here for the green and white. Some space to move here for Loken. Loken cuts inside, tough shot near side. Out of play. Dragons should still have possession of the ball, as number 22 for the green and white, Perillo, was in position behind the net. Hauser coming out front to number 19, that's Zeller. Miller rolls it on over to his teammate. Dragons setting this offense now. 14, Liam Brown to third. Brown with it. Challenged. Got a full power shot on that one, but just missed the net wide left. That Bloomfield Hills defense is packed in there kind of tight. Coming back out front once again, Zeller. Back to Loken. Loken gives it up to number 14. Brown cuts inside, looking to attack, rolls. Again, same position he was in, but you can see the defense keying on Brown. Coming near side to Zeller. Back out to Kyle Loken. Loken with the ball. Taking their time. 1:45 to go here in the second period. Loken deciding to attack, trying to find a seam. Right out front, nice defense. Boy, that has to hurt. Bodies on the turf, tripping and falling. Blackhawks have it, scoop it up and they're on the move. That's Wiggins. Flips it over his head. And a foul called. Oh, a timeout called. A lot of timeouts here in this second half, or second quarter, excuse me. Did you know ONTV is starting an internet radio station and podcast studio? Create your own podcast or radio show or become a DJ here at Orion Neighborhood Television. For information, calls 693-337 or 248-693-1060. Classes are only $25 and open to the public. Ready to get going after the timeout. Little word on our podcast and radio studio. We've had a lot of interest in the community coming in, recording their own little podcasts. Do you have something to say? You have an opinion? You have an expertise you'd like to share with the community? Give us a call, 248-393-1060. And or stop by the studio at 1349 Joslin Road, and we'll give you a quick tour of our podcast radio studio. A lot of checking going on out there after the restart, approaching 1 minute left here in the second. Bloomfield on the charge, trying to find something off the post. Picks it up again, and what are you going to say? Whistle blows before that second shot. Say interference. Flag on the play.
Against Lake Orion, 1 minute for
slashing. 1 minute slashing, so a man advantage here to close out this second period. Dragons defense kind of packs it in there, trying to keep this 5-goal lead. Bloomfield would love to tally one here before the end of the half.
This half.
Cycling it around, trying to keep the Dragon defense off balance. Inside, high, over the crossbar. Dragons should get it. They had someone in position behind the net on that shot. If you notice, whoever's closest to the ball as it goes out of play gets it. Outlet pass, long one, trying to attack very quickly. And Blackhawks didn't execute on that one. It's out of play. Not sure if the Dragons got a hand on that one or not. Looks like the Blackhawks will have possession as number 9 scoops it up. That's Zosmer. 30 seconds left in this second quarter. Dragons trying to slow him down. That's Brad Zosmer, number 9. Nicely done, bringing that one up. Big shot, just wide. Out of play. 15 seconds to go here in the period. Blackhawks have it. Mucci rolls to the hole, gets a shot. Wide right, my word. Coming out strong here to close this, the last minute of play here with the man advantage. And that is the horn. Dragons shut down the power play for Bloomfield to close the half, up 6-1. We'll have the second half right after this short timeout. You're watching OAA TV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Stay tuned.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
About to get underway here in the second half. The Blackhawks from Bloomfield Hills in town to take on your hometown Dragons. Blackhawks coming into this contest leading the OAA Red Division with 3 wins, 1 loss. Dragons come in with 3 wins, 0 losses on the column in the division. Win tonight, and they take the OAA Red crown once again here on their home turf. 2 goals in the second period by the Dragons, 4 in the first. Katowski for Bloomfield at 7:04 of the second period, the lone goal for Bloomfield Hills today. Dragons looking to attack quickly once again out front. They have it, just missed. Looking for that centering pass, and Dragons just a bit off line on that pass. The first half, you were hard-pressed to find any faults with the passing and the execution of the green and white. Got to give credit also to the Dragon netminder, Jonathan McLeod, number 27, doing a number between the pipes for Lake Orion. Stopped numerous shots. So far we have 11 shots on goal for Bloomfield Hills, and he's turned all away except 1. Dragons cycling it around. Take it behind the net. French, number 26, already has 2 goals on the night. Excuse me, 3 goals on the night. Score, no, off the side of the net. Ball is stalled before it rolled out of play. Battle for it, it's on the turf. Blackhawks trying to scoop it up. Dragons and hacking away at it. Blackhawks have it, and they're maneuvering and taken down from behind. They're going to call a foul, like a trip. Some wild action out there. See the flag on the field. Look on Peyton Gashy's face. He's saying, "You're kidding." 30 seconds on the push. Called on the green and white. I've been keeping track of the penalties, or the fouls. Dragons have seemed to racked up several, but it hasn't impacted their defensive performance so far. Out front from distance, score! Boy, that was needed for Bloomfield Hills. You can hear the crowd. Trevor Callahan. 10:31 of the third.
Number 21, Trevor Callahan.
Trying to chip away at this lead here for Lake Orion, 6-2. Blackhawks draw first blood here in the third quarter. Dragons came out firing, but the execution by the Blackhawks, and that was a shot from distance. Sun has pretty much gone down behind us now, so artificial lights will be turned on here momentarily. Ball's on the turf. Energy here by the Blackhawks. Get the turnover. Seem to have a little more pep in their step, moving quicker, not letting that defense get set. Quick shot, saved by McLeod. Excuse me, McDonald. That was right, McLeod. Out of play. Got to give it to the Dragon netminder, doing a nice job this evening. Personnel change for the green and white. Brown checks in, as does Loken for Lake Orion. 10:02 left here in the third. Lot of game left here for Bloomfield to chip away at this Dragon lead. Hauser behind the net. Ooh, dangerous pass, nearly intercepted, picked up by Loken. Brown goes back behind the net again. Dragons moving quickly. Shoot! Score! How did that get in? And who gets his fourth? That's 26 French. 9:42 of the third. Dragons extend that lead back to 5.
Lake Orion goal, his fourth goal of the evening, number 26, Chris French. Assist, his second assist of the evening, number 3, Willie Hauser.
Willie Hauser, 2 assists on the night. Tough shot, boy. I don't know how that got in. It looked like the angle was off. Just found an opening and the back of the net. Face-off lining up here. Again, Lagerquist does the job and wins the face-off. Dragons on the move. When they get some momentum, it's tough to stop them. Point blank. Oh, what a save! My word, what a setup. Nice quick passing. Sam Perillo, number 22 for the green and white, had a shot, but Blackhawk netminder was there. 15th shot on goal, actually 16th shot on goal for Lake Orion. Dragons retain possession after that amazing save by the Blackhawks. Dragons like to attack off those face-offs. Cycling it around. Long shot again, another save. No time to reset and shoot. Loken with the ball, comes outside. Set it up again, Brown. Nice, another nice save. You can see Jack Gogunis is really pumped right now after those 2 saves. Huge saves for his squad. Nice steal there by the Blackhawks, number 22, Wilson. But I think it was turnover. A nice recovery by 22 on 22 crime, number 22 for the green and white. Nice defense by Perillo. French. Excuse me, that's 36. Oh, Gashi losing it in the ball's bouncing on the turf. Netminder tries to grab it for the Blackhawks, doesn't get it. Griffin has it and he's on the move. Showing some speed. Oh, misplayed, out of play. Another unforced error. We've seen that several times. Surprising to see the unforced errors by the Blackhawks. Again, Blackhawks come in at an 11-3 record overall. Coming in after a 10-6 win on the road against Grosse Pointe North. Dragons come into this contest losing big 12-2 to East Grand Rapids, a state power over there. Collision out front, they're going to say foul on the green and white. Had to have been off the ball.
Helmet! Helmet! Come on, right in front of you!
You hear the Bloomfield faithful getting restless, becoming refs in the stands. That never works out in your favor. Don't ask me how I know. 7:30 left here in the third quarter. Dragons up 7-2, 5-goal lead. Oh, trying to swing it around, but the Lake Orion defense was there. Nice attempt. Good effort by the Blackhawks. Gutowski. Gutowski has the first tally for Bloomfield Hills tonight. What are they going to call here? Slashing call at number 20. Thought he had it.
Against Lake
That's
Orion.
Beeland.
1 minute for slashing.
Matthias Beeland, the defender for the Dragons, sporting the jersey number 20 today. Called for slash. Man advantage here for Bloomfield Hills. Dragons have done a nice job of killing these penalties. Inside 7 minutes to go in the third. Dragons up 5. OAA Red Championship on the line for both squads. Inside. Good defense by the Dragons to pinch that down. Sean Henny, hope I said that right, on the steal. Timeout called, I believe, by the green and white after that scramble behind the net. Can't afford to have a careless turnover and an easy goal.
Timeout, Lake Orion, their first time out of the half.
First time out of the half, as you hear the announcers say. Boy, what a third quarter so far we've had. Bloomfield come out on fire. Tallies the first goal at 10:31. But French answers at 9:42. His fourth of the game. And the assist by Hauser. I want to thank you for all of you for tuning into this contest here on Orion Neighborhood Television. We're hoping you're enjoying the coverage. We try to be out here all season long. We've had the start of April is just brutally cold and had some games canceled on us or rescheduled. So the bulk of our coverage of this spring season will be loaded in the back end down in late May. So lucky to get these lacrosse matches in. These guys will play in any type of weather, but unfortunately our video crews can't. So, but yeah, we're proud to bring the Lake Orion High School Dragon Athletics to you here on Orion Neighborhood Television. Been doing so for many a year. And if you're interested in helping out on these telecasts, give us a call at 248-393-1060. Always looking for the next play-by-play announcer or color commentator. Could always use some help. After the timeout, the Dragons' long outlet pass down the field, collected in nicely by the Dragons, and they set up their offense. I think that's Perillo with the ball, number 22. It is. 2 Blackhawk defenders on him, whacking away. I'm not sure what the difference between a hack and a slash is, but I'm sure somebody will tell me one day. Blackhawks on the move, looking for that shot. Decide to hold on to it. Time continues to roll inside 6 minutes. Oh, score! Now that's an impressive goal there. Triple teamed.
Bloomfield goal number 23, Paul Lucci.
Nice goal by the Blackhawks. Had to answer. Mucci on the tally at 5:52. At 3 Lake Orion. Yeah, 3 Lake Orion defenders on him, and he found a way to get the ball in. Back to a 4-goal lead. Dragons were spotted a 4-0 lead to start this contest in the first period. 2 by French, 1 by Gashi, and 1 by Perillo. And that's kind of the running spread so far. Quick passing again, score! French answers. My word, was that fast.
Lake Orion goal number 26, his 5th of the evening.
Yes.
Chris French.
5th of the evening, French.
His 3rd assist of the evening, number 3, Willie Hauser.
Willie Hauser, 3. quiet game, but nice passing by the Dragons. Again, that's the same setup we saw at the beginning of the second period. Actually, beginning of this third period. After a face-off, they have a set play they go to. It goes right down that left side. And French is in the open, and he found the back of the net again. It's just good face-off play by the green and white, getting in position very quickly and exploiting the lack of defensive pressure by the opponent. Five-goal lead here for the green and white, and they have the ball once again. Story of the night's going to be face-offs won, and a solid play in goal by the Dragons netminder. Ball's on the turf. Dragons trying to scoop it up. They do. Collision midfield. No one can grab it. Still on the turf. French with the ball. He's dangerous. Scoop it up, and settle it down. Cutting inside, Gashi. Just a bit thin on that shot, and he was wide left. Dragons approaching 20 shots on goal. Perillo with it, number 22. Dragons trying to roll to the hole, can't do it. That's 32. Raffini. Loken with the ball up front at number 15. Long, low screamer wide right. Boy, that ball made it through that traffic. I don't know how it made it through. You've seen Jack Agoinis, the Blackhawk netminder, go down to the turf, kind of like a kick save style, many times this evening. On the roll, Gashi comes back out front, reset the O. Loken has it. Can go right-handed. Nice save and a scoop. Again. Second half play by the Blackhawk netminder has been much improved over that first half. Only allowing 2 goals in the second half. Nice roll to the hole, tough shot, point blank, save. Jonathan McLeod. Losing track of all the beautiful saves McLeod has made this evening. Approaching 3 minutes left here in the third. Still time for Bloomfield Hills to get into this match. Crowd is into it. A lot on the line. OAA Red Championship on the line tonight. Inside 3 minutes. Time continues to roll. Gashi with it in the far corner. Offense rolls around. Hauser, number 3, goes behind the net. Gashi comes forward. Change places with Hauser. Gashi comes to the near side looking for the centering pass. Good defense by the Blackhawks. French with it out front. Hauser with it. Looking for his favorite target, French. No can do. Perillo. Number 22 with it, guarded by 13. Stewart for the Blackhawks. Perillo discards the defender. Dishes it behind the net to Hauser. Nice give and dish. Oh, near shot just across the goal mouth. I'm going to say Bloomfield Hills ball. Perillo thought he was in position, but big hustle by the purple and white. Got it. That's a 50-50 ball that you'd love to have back. Coaches want to see that hustle. Blackhawks on the move. Number 21 has it. Callahan has a tally tonight at 10:31 of the third period. Dragons have it after the turnover. Solid passing by the Dragons, on point and on time. Outlet pass up the field. Dragons on the move. Cycling it around. Brown has it. Out front, he's got a lane. Oh, what a save. Trying to clear that ball off after the save. Dragons there. Kick ball out. Who has it? Picked up by the long and league number 27. Justin Heitler. And a timeout. Be sure to go mobile with ONTV. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Find out what's happening in your community and here at Orion Neighborhood Television. Back after the short timeout. Timeout wrapping up here. We want to thank all of our YouTube subscribers here at Orion Neighborhood Television. We have over 1,700 YouTube subscribers, but over 2,800 videos up on YouTube. ONTV prides itself on keeping track of the news and events around Lake Orion. I'd like to see ourselves as the historians of our community, recording the different events and activities taking place throughout the village of Lake Orion and the township for future generations to view, and we post them up on YouTube. Go to YouTube and search Orion on TV for all of our programming in crystal clear HD. Foul called on the push. Dragons have possession after the scramble. Loken has it. Dragons again slowing things down as we're inside 21 seconds left here in the third. Oh, what a shot by Brown, right from the hip. I don't think the Blackhawks thought that was coming. 18.4.
Lake Orion goal, number 14, Liam Brown.
Nicely done by the attacker. Cycled around, looked like he was going to dish it out, and he did a nice little whip shot from the hip. Found the back of the net. 6-goal lead by the Dragons. That might be a crusher for the Blackhawks. Thought they were going to ride the clock out here at the end of the third, but the Dragons tally one, and again, back in the face-off circle is Lagerquist. Done a masterful job in the face-off circle all night long, and he has it. He's almost automatic. Excuse me, there's 30. Give props up for number 30. That's Katie. Wide shot. Joseph Katie, midfielder. That's the horn for the end of the third. Dragons up. Final period of play coming your way after this short timeout. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Stay tuned.
9 out of 10 of us say we want to die at home. But for a third of us, this is the last place we'll see. If you had just months to live, where would you want to be? Willie wanted to enjoy her great-great-great-grandchildren. She chose hospice. See what's possible at momentsoflife.org.
This is it. The fourth quarter begins now. Dragons looking to defend their OAA Red Championship title. So far, they're in good position to do so. 9-3 is the lead, rolling into the final period of play here at Dragons Stadium. Player of the game so far has been the netminder for the Dragons. McLeod, Jonathan McLeod. Second in line would be French. 5 goals on the night for French. I like the balanced scoring that the Dragons have. Four Dragons have tallied goals. 1, 2, 3. Yes, four players have tallied goals for the Dragons. They don't rely just on French. A lot of lacrosse teams, you have that one attacker who's the main goal scorer. You just feed the beast. Hauser with the ball, 3 assists on the night tonight. Gives it up out front to 35. That's Gashi. Out front to, my word, big collision there. Zeller had the ball and he gets checked. I think what are they going to call? Foul on the Blackhawks.
Bloomfield penalty, 30 seconds for procedure.
Said for procedure. It's pretty ambiguous. Looks like Loken with the ball, number 15 for the Dragons. As we set up here after the stoppage of play for the foul. Dragons behind the net, coming out front to French. Oh, just misplayed it, short-armed it, kicked it, and Gashi runs it down and out of play. See that red line there? Lost possession of the ball. Blackhawks looking to do something with it. They need some goals and they need them quick. Defense closes quickly on that possession there. Pushed down from behind, no call. Play continues. Gashi with the ball, gives it up to French. Good recovery by the green and white there after the turnover. Low screen shot, save. Ball is still on the turf. And netminder digs it up for the Blackhawks. Jack Agonis. Not a lot of long outlet passes for the Blackhawks. The Dragons' defense has been solid all night long. Bloomfield on the move. Oh, he falls down. No contact. Play continues. Gutowski with it. Dishes it out front to number 7. That is Dawson. Cycling around, trying to set that offense. Dragon defense in position. Roll to the hole. Number 23, what's he going to do? Left-hand pass across the middle. Shot just wide right. Dragons have caught and surpassed the Blackhawks on shot attempts tonight.
That's a hold! He put his hand on his chest.
One man's hold is another man's good defense as number 11 for the Dragons are playing tough defense out there. That's Jacob Medier, number 11. Going against 25, Dyla. Love hearing the comments in the crowd. A lot of passion for this sport and their teams. Shot low. Ooh, nearly goes in. My word. Bloomfield trying to solve this puzzle that is McLeod. So far, they've only been able to do so 3 times. Roll to the hole. Number 14 finds it off the post. Looked like it was inside the 90. That looked like it was in the net, but they're going to say no, off the post. Oh, my. Again, no replay. We don't have any cameras for some tight shots of that upper right 90. Shot way high over the net, and we're going to say Bloomfield ball. Yeah, Blackhawks are there. Offensive set continues for the purple and the black. Inside 9 minutes. Long offensive possession here for Bloomfield Hills. Poke away nicely by the green and white. Held up. Trying to break through. Dig it up. Kick. My word, a lot of effort. But it does shut down the flow of the offensive set for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are spreading the field a little bit wider. Trying to find some open lanes to maneuver. Leaning in, rolling to the hole. Shoots, save. Nice shot by number 21 for the Blackhawks. That is Callahan. He's got 1 goal tonight. Gutowski, Callahan, and Mucci, 3 goal scorers for the Blackhawks. And that is it. Oh, mishandled pass and not saved in time. Turnover. Unforced error inside 8 minutes. Final period of play. OAA Red Championship on the line. Blackhawks are 3-1 in league. Dragons are undefeated at 3-0. A win here by Lake Orion seals another OAA Red Championship. Cycling around. Blackhawks looking for anything in the middle, but deflected and saved by McLeod. Got to give a hand to Jonathan McLeod on this match. He's done a stellar job between the pipes. Toy with the ball, dishes it up. Dragons cycle it around behind the net. Clock now becoming an issue here for the Blackhawks. Zeller with the ball, shot on net. Did that go in? It did. It looked like he just kind of threw it in. Threw it up just to do something, and it goes in. 19, Zeller. Dakota Zeller, the midfielder attacker.
Is first of the evening, number 19, Dakota Zeller.
Nice job by Zeller. That's one of those you have to be kidding me goals. He just kind of looked like he lost his balance and just flung it on net, and it found its way in. 10-3, Dragons in command with 7:10 to go. Face-offs one, key to this lead here for Lake Orion. Looks like Finn James. Can't see the number on the back of that jersey. What is that, 12? It is. Lagerquist again, Lagerquist has just been a beast on the face-offs. 3 occasions. His face-offs won. Look at the swarming defense. Just nowhere to go with the ball. Oh, off the post. Another shot off the post. That's the third tonight. And slung it wide and right. Boy, sometimes the planets do not align for you in this game, and what you see is you did everything right, but the post is just not kind at times. And the Blackhawks are finding that out tonight. Trying to roll to the hole inside. Approaching 6:10 left here in this contest. Shot on goal right in the face of McLeod, but he's there. Blackhawks keep seeming to hit center mass on the netminder every time they shoot that ball. They can't seem to get the shots low across that ground. Dragons found some success with that early. Ooh, Lagerquist dumped to the turf on the turnover. Blackhawks on the move, some room to roam, wide open on the side. Good closeout by, I believe that's number 23. Trevor Burke on the defensive stop there. Good recovery. Bloomfield needs to move quicker than this to try to get some tallies on the board if they were going to have a chance. 5:15 left here in the game, and I don't know if it's a foul or a timeout or what it is. Looks like a timeout by Bloomfield.
That is their second of this half.
I'd like to thank Jets Pizza on 1091 South Lapeer Road. Larry Buss and the crew over at Jets Pizza for feeding our casting crew.
Folks, just a reminder.
Done a nice job underwriting these games, helping to keep Dragon Sports on the air since 2009. Thanks, guys. Back after this short timeout. Stay tuned. Last bit of this match coming your way. All of this comes down to roughly 5 minutes of game action. Dragons looking to wrap up an OAA Red title tonight against the Blackhawks. Blackhawks come in leading the division 3-1, Dragons 3-0. But they also lead on the scoreboard here 10-3. And looking to close this one out here at home. Just an amazing run of success for the Dragon Lacrosse squad over the last several years as a foul is called. And they're calling it on Bloomfield. Frustration on the Blackhawks, slamming the cross on the turf. Dragons have it. Long outlet pass up to midfield and knocked out of play. They're going to say it goes over to the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are going to have to move quick. 4:30 left here in this contest. 7-goal lead by the Dragons. Shot does not get through the defense. Scooped up by McLeod, and he has room to roam. He's taking the baby out. Dishes it out nicely to Brown. Brown up the field to number 17. That's McCarty. McLeod rolls back into his net. Dragons can work this clock. No hurry at all. And I believe it. Lake Orion timeout called just to discuss what the heck's going on at 4:05 left. Up 7 goals. Again, OAA Red Championship on the line. A lot of success this season for the Dragon squads. The women's soccer team has been leading their division. Their mixture of some young new talent coming in has done a nice job for the ladies soccer team. The men's and women's track teams again are undefeated on the season. Undefeated in the dual meet track season in the OAA Red division and looking to repeat as champs. The league meet and regional meet are coming up, and the Lady Dragons are looking to repeat as regional champs as well, just loaded with talent and looking to extend that success over the second straight year on the track. And baseball team doing well. They're also leading their division. And so a lot of success here in the green and white here in the spring season of 2018. All these teams in Lake Orion doing a fantastic job. A lot of hard work put in by these student athletes. A lot of hard work put in by the coaches and the families to get these kids to where they need to be. Practice and games and meets and invitationals and the whole lot. And a thank you to the Lake Orion sports families out there for all they do. After the timeout, inside 4 minutes to go, Dragons up 7. Zeller with the ball, 1 goal tonight for number 19. Double team, aggressive defense is needed at this point to try to get some turnovers. And they need to get some offensive attack going here, and it just does not work out for them once again. Can't run down after the turnover. Wilson did his best, number 22. Hauser with the ball, showing his shiftiness there as they get it up to number 32, Raffini. Dragons will love to close this one out with another goal and just kind of put a cherry on top. Gashi with the ball behind the net, guarded tightly. Rolls out, looking for the centering pass. Loken tried to get it, and he missed. Comes back to midfield to number 32. Raffini with the ball. Looking to attack, goes left side, and just tipped out of play by the Blackhawk netminder. Dragons have really peppered. Tough shot, but a nice save by number 16, Gagonis. The senior netminder for the Blackhawks has been under duress all game long. His second half has been a much better affair than his first. Dragons just have been in attack mode all night long, and you spot him 4 goals. What are you going to do? Long shot, and a save by McLeod. Bloomfield should retain possession after that shot. Number 25 runs that one down. It's Eddie Dyla. Juniors gets it back into play. Katowski, 1 goal tonight. Number 14 rolls behind the net, guarded by number 21 for the Dragons. Noah Kelly. Again, Bloomfield Hills loses the handle. The Dragons have it. Long outlet pass. Bouncing down the field and scooped up by the Blackhawks. That's just kind of a delay tactic here for the Dragons. Blackhawks trying to set up offense, losing a little of their intensity they had just a couple minutes ago. Down low, save by McLeod. Another one coming. Another save by McLeod. That was right off his right knee. Ball is still bouncing around. Who wants it? Hauser tries to run it down. Number 3 for the green and white. Bloomfield trying to scoop it up. It's amazing how difficult it is to control that ball. Dragons have it. McCarty with it. 17 near side. 65 seconds to go in this game, and an OAA Red title for Lake Orion.
Last minute to play.
Dishes behind the net. Coming near side, Brown. Kicks it back out. Zeller with it. Has 1 goal tonight. Dragons can sit back, work this clock. Gonna have to move the ball. Just keep it moving. 41 seconds to go, and the OAA Red title is theirs once again. Coming near side. Shot just wide. Dragons still in possession. What a game by the green and white. Came out firing right away. Got on the board at 11 seconds of the first by French. Tallied another one at 6:30. Gashi and Perillo rounded the scoring in the first period. 4-0 lead for the Dragons rolling into the second. 2 more goals by the Dragons, up 6-0, and then Gutowski for Bloomfield tallies their first goal at 7:04 of the second period. From there, it was all Lake Orion. No answer for this offensive onslaught put on by the green and white, and the netminder, Jonathan McLeod. What a stellar performance by the Dragon netminder, and tonight the Dragons take home the OAA Red Championship, and they mob their netminders, they should. He played a stellar game. Third consecutive championship for the green and white. My word, what success here at Lake Orion in this squad. And looking to finish out the regular season and make some noise in the postseason. Another championship plaque headed to the trophy case at Lake Orion High School for this team. And it was a pleasure to bring it to you tonight. And remind you, if you'd like to help out with these broadcasts or learn more about Orion Neighborhood Television, head on over to www.orionontv.org for more information, or give us a call at 248-393-1060, or stop by the studio at 1349 Joslyn Road. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke, celebrating the 3rd straight OAA Red title for the green and white. More sports action coming your way on ONTV as the spring season rolls along. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.